What is up, everyone? My name is Pat Harris and I'm an Amazon FBA seller. I was in your shoes and I made a ton of mistakes from the beginning that cost me thousands of dollars and a lot of time wasted. So I made this video to help you out so you don't make the same exact mistakes that I did. So when I first started out, I didn't know where to find all of the information, so I started out in FBA Facebook groups. I was asking people, where do I find all of the information? How do I do this? And almost everybody said you don't need to get a course, just go to YouTube and all of the information is free. So of course that's what I did. I go to YouTube and I found myself jumping from video to video, and I didn't have a clear picture in my head of how the whole process works. I was watching one video on how you get a product from China to Amazon, then I'd go to another video and it'd be like Linda made $50,000 her first month, find out how, and I would just be watching random videos and outdated videos that I didn't need to watch. So after watching a ton of videos and kind of learning about FBA, I thought there's gotta be a better way to learn this whole process. So I started researching Amazon FBA courses. And I saw a lot of courses starting out around $500 and they would go up all the way to $5,000. Now I thought at first that's a lot of money, but then I started researching and I saw all the screenshots of all these students making $40,000 their first month, $50,000 their first week. And I thought, wow, that's too good to be true, and I fell for it. So I bought a $2,000 course. And within a couple hours into the course, I realized a lot of the information that was in the course was the same information that I saw on YouTube. So it did give me a better picture, like a step-by-step process to follow, but by far it wasn't worth the $2,000 that I spent. I couldn't get my money back and I watched the whole course. I learned a little more than what I've learned on YouTube, but I thought there's gotta be more to this whole process than what just happened in that course. So I started doing more research and I found another course. This course was $1,000 and I thought, okay, from all of the testimonials, all the reviews, everybody's saying this guy knows what he's talking about and they're all doing great numbers their first month, and I take that course. That course was the same information from the other course I took, but they added a little fluff here and there. They used the same product research technique, the keyword research technique, and all of the basic information that I already knew. I couldn't get my money back on that one either, and I just had to take that money and just say I blew it on that and just move on. So after those two courses, I thought, okay, I must know everything, but I stumbled upon another course and I fell for it again. I spent $500 on this one and I couldn't even watch it for more than like a half hour, and I got my money back, luckily. So what I'm trying to say is a lot of these courses, even though they are a ton of money and they show all these pictures of people making thousands in their first month, a lot of it is not true, and it's just to get you to buy their course so they make a ton of money and you just have a course with basic information. Now the only good thing about it is it gives you a step-by-step guide to follow and you're not jumping around from video to video on YouTube, but they are way overpriced. So after watching all these courses, I finally jumped in and I thought, I have enough information, let's start this whole thing. So I started doing product research, and within a couple weeks, I found my first product, and fast forward a couple months, I launched that product. My first month, I did $3,600 in sales. It wasn't the $40,000 or $50,000 screenshots that all of the courses are showing, but I realized $3,600 in sales for my first month with no business background, that's pretty good. So I actually had to reorder more inventory on my second week because I was selling a lot. And now you can fast forward 2 months from there. I've launched 2 products now. I've done over $15,000 in sales, and I could see that it's actually working, and I figured it out, and my second launch is going better than my first launch. So you're probably asking, why did I make a course if all of these other courses out there suck and all of the information is on YouTube and no one needs to take a course? Well, let me get to that story right now. So I was never going to make a course, but I did find out a ton of information after I launched my first product that wasn't even talked about in any of these courses. I couldn't find anything on YouTube about it, and I had to figure all of this out on my own through trial and error. So I made mistakes, but then I found a lot of things that worked, and I included all of this information in the course. But the second and main reason I made this course was because after my first product launch, I had a ton of information and I was trying to help people out in all of the FBA Facebook groups. So I was helping people out, and slowly I had a ton more people messaging me. They were messaging me, how did you launch? How did you get that many sales in your first month? How did you get reviews? So I was sitting there 4 to 5 hours a day, literally responding to every message I got as much as I could. I would be typing out all these paragraphs, but even after typing out all the paragraphs, that doesn't give you the whole picture of the whole process, and I'm just paraphrasing what they really need to know. So I thought in my head, after about a month and a half of doing that 4 to 5 hours a day, I thought there's gotta be a better way to get this information out to everybody so they have a step-by-step guide to follow and have all of the information in one spot. So that's when I started frantically typing, and I typed out 27 pages of everything that you need to know about FBA, all of my numbers, all of my techniques that I learned that I didn't learn from all of the expensive courses, and it covers everything. After that, I thought no one's gonna wanna read this. It's 27 pages, no one likes to read. So what I did, I started filming videos of all of the steps. I spent day and night for over a month and a half, and it took a ton of time. I do FBA full time, so I had that time to do it, but I just wanted to get all this information out there so I could give it to people. Now, I did want to charge something, but I didn't want to overcharge everybody. So just because of all of my value and the time it took to make this course and the website and all that, I priced it at under $50. So you can learn the whole process for under $50. You're not paying $2,000 for a worthless course. You're actually getting a ton of value, and you're getting this course that has a step-by-step guide to follow. It is basically an online classroom that has a whole section for each part of the process. I think courses are good, but they are way overpriced. They give you a clear picture of the whole process, but that is why I included all of the information I had to learn after I took these courses that they didn't even cover. I wasn't expecting certain things, and it all happened to me through trial and error by accident. Some things worked, some things didn't, and I include all of that in the course. I also have another course that's under $100. It includes lifetime updates. So as Amazon changes policies or has like different options to get reviews or whatever they change, I'm gonna be updating videos every month, so you have a lifetime access to updated videos that deal with FBA. So I hope you found this helpful. The main point is, even though courses are $2,000 to $5,000, that doesn't mean that they're good. I took those. You could read the testimonials in my reviews on the course, and people say that they took these $2,000 courses, and within the first couple hours of my course, they said the information was way better, more value, and it's a lot cheaper than spending $2,000 on a course. So I hope you found this video helpful. I know I wish I would have seen a video like this from the beginning, but I want to give you a clear picture of the whole FBA process and a guide to follow. So if you like this video, just like below and subscribe to my channel. This is my first video, so I hope you follow along my journey, and I will share tips, tricks, everything that I learn along the way that helps me, so you could also get the help that you need. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.